Hey there, I'm Coach Dalton. I've got some things with me that you just might not have expected a mean old softball coach like me to have with him. I've got all my granddaughter's princesses with me. Well, I shouldn't say all of them. This is about 1/100th of what we've got in terms of princess stuff. I brought them with me to make a point. I know there's a lot of you coaches out there who would look at a princess and kind of scoff and say, I do not need a princess on the ball field. I want me a tough, mean ball player. Well, I guess that's where we're a little different. In my time getting to know these princesses, there's a couple of things I can tell you. I would absolutely want my granddaughters to walk on a ball field like a princess. Not in some of the ways that you might imagine. I'm talking about in terms of character. See, there's one thing that every one of these princesses embodies, and that is an absolute, unequivocal respect for themselves. There is no Disney princess that walks around carrying herself the way I see so many ball players carry themselves today. You don't see any Disney princess that walks around full of negative self-talk and who doesn't walk around believing in herself. She doesn't need any other characters in the story to show her respect. She absolutely just carries it with her. She embodies respect. I'd like my granddaughters to walk on a ball field that way. Another character trait that every single Disney princess, regardless of what story she may be in, has. And that's grace. It does not matter how anyone else treats them in any of the stories. They carry themselves with an absolute grace, forgiving others. They show love to each and every character in any story, no matter how significant that character may be. That is absolutely something I would want my granddaughters to walk on a ball field behaving like. The other thing I want my granddaughters to have in common with every one of these princesses is I want them to be thankful for what they have. I do not want granddaughters who are constantly whining and moaning because they want a new bat, because somebody else got the prettier color bat and they need a new one. I don't want my granddaughters whining that they need a different colored Gatorade, that they need a new pair of batting gloves, that their cleats got a little bit of dirt on them and they need new ones. I don't want them to whine and moan and groan about stuff. I want them to be thankful for what they have and the opportunities that they're going to have in this sport. Yeah. I think the game of softball would be an awful lot better if we had girls walking on a ball field behaving like that. Finally, one of the greatest things that I believe every single Disney princess has, and I think everyone out there needs, and something that I certainly hope my granddaughters embody, is a sense of hope. No matter how dark their situation might be at the time, I want them to carry themselves with hope. I absolutely want my granddaughters, now let me scratch that. I absolutely want every ball player out there to walk into a ball game believing there's hope they're going to win it, believing that there's hope for what's going to happen in the season, that things are going to turn around. Yes, I absolutely want my granddaughters to walk on a ball field behaving like and having the character of princesses. When my granddaughters are big enough to even go off to college, I might just slip a Disney princess into their bat bag as a simple reminder of what kind of character I expect out of them and how I expect them to behave in this game.